What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Pulse. Today we've got practical tips to get you through the holidays on budget and in style. Here we have some gift ideas for the autistic person in your life, as well as some easy-to-follow holiday hacks. Well, I want to start with gift ideas for the autistic person in your life, because I think there's a lot of ideas that maybe a lot of us want, like sensory toys. And there are so many other things out there that would knock the socks off of your autistic loved one that we can discuss. A couple of things that I thought of that I wanted to bring up are blankets, specifically weighted blankets. Okay, so have you
I
guys
have a
seen-
weighted blanket.
You have a weighted blanket?
Yes, I think I got it for Christmas last year.
Ah, was it perfect?
Yes. You have, it said like on the package to like, don't use it over your whole body right away. Like you put it like over your feet first for like a couple nights and then move it up to like your legs and then eventually like move it up to like the rest of your body, but never put it like above your neck or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's like, so it's your body can adjust to the weight. I think it still depends on the person.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, mine didn't come with that instruction. I now have three. I have I was given two of them for Christmas different years. One is just like a regular weighted blanket that I got a couple of years ago. And then I bought one that is warm and soft and cozy to keep in my car just in case like anything ever happens and I have to pull over and I have a panic attack. It is like part of my emergency kit because I find they really help with helping me calm down from panic attacks. So yeah, I have a little one that's just like 5 pounds that I keep in my backseat. And then my brother got me a hooded one. The hood doesn't have weight in it, but it's got like a little hood and you can wrap it around your shoulders. He got me that last year for Christmas.
Sounds amazing. Something else I was looking at was lamps. So like low lighting, something that's portable that can be moved around from room to room or space to space. Thinking about like favorite colors, favorite patterns for lampshades. Like the different types of lamps. Like a desk lamp is easy to move around. One of those projector style lamps that can like project, all kinds of different shapes and different like skyscapes on the ceiling. Things like that can be really cool too. And then of course there's the classic lava lamp. And who doesn't love a lava lamp, let's be honest here. Color changing bulbs now that you can control, like LED bulbs that you can control with your phone on an app. So you could get somebody a light bulb and they could like just have a blast with it, completely change the mode and feel of a room or an environment. I think that's a pretty cool idea.
My sister last year got me, I think it was last year, she got me one of those lamps that has like it's like a big glass or like a plexiglass circle with a picture like etched into it, and it's rechargeable, so you can leave it on the side table just plugged in, or you can like unplug it and carry it around with you. So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Something else that you can get for relatively cheap, depending on your budget, is a neck massager. So like I have a neck massager that just kind of like sits on my shoulders. It looks like one of those airplane neck pillows, but it's got little massager balls in it and it heats up. And that thing is just, it's amazing. It was like 25 bucks on sale, and that thing has saved me so many days of, it's been a really stressful work day, or I haven't been feeling well, or I'm sick, and I'll get out my massager for 20 minutes, turn the heat on, and just like let it just work its magic on my neck. And it's really, really helpful. Plus then no one's touching me and I'm still getting a massage. It's kind of the best of both worlds.
That sounds pretty great.
Something else you can do is a care package. You can put people's favorite snacks like cookies, chips, and specialty candies. Like you can add cured meats, like dry cured sausages. You could put things like coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and then you can go bigger or think different with your, fidgets and stickers and like stocking stuffer type things. You can put a candle in a care package, mugs, kitchen gadgets. You can put seeds, like planting seeds, for that autistic gardener in your life, who may appreciate that come the spring. And that can be a nice, easy box to throw together. And you can get most of those things for really reasonable prices. So types of sensory and fidget items are like stress balls, which are almost always fun. But they have this really cool thing called an Ono roller. And I'm going to throw a picture up on screen, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But it's a pretty cool looking design. And then there's things like magnets, which are just fun to play with, right? So there's all kinds of things that can keep hands busy that you can think of too. And then you can go even bigger and look at things like Fitbit or like a similar wearable health monitor, because a lot of us love, concrete information, and concrete information about our health can help us lead to healthier living. So something like a Fitbit is also a really fun idea. And then the most fun that I could think of was subscriptions. So like streaming services like Magellan TV, which is all documentaries. I think majority of documentaries. YouTube Premium, so that people can download and you can pause and close the screen and still the little video picture in picture. All kinds of different streaming subscriptions, and then Audible, because who doesn't love to listen to a book? And that's a wonderful gift as well. And I think, if you like to listen to stories, then you can't really beat a free book.
Along the lines of subscriptions, something that I told my boyfriend that he could get me this year was the next season of a series that I want to watch through. And they have it on our Apple TV, but you have to buy each season. So I was like, yeah, you can get me that. So if there's a season or a series that they're watching through where they have to buy the next season soon, that could be a really good gift too.
Amazing. Yeah, exactly. Something that is gonna, bring them some entertainment, something fun to do.
I think also like noise canceling headphones or like loops or something like that.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and even like eye masks, for sleep, for blocking out additional light.
Yes, eye masks. Yeah, I've had one. I've had like different eye masks for a while, and they help. Yeah, I do have blackout curtains now, but also like if you're traveling and whatever that hotel doesn't have blackout curtains, eye mask. Good idea.
Yeah, definitely. So like other things you can do that I wanted to touch on just briefly are handmade gifts. I don't know if you guys have ever experimented with handmade gifts, but oftentimes those can be some of the most powerful things that you can get from somebody, because they put their all into it. Or even if they didn't, they thought of you and made something custom just for you.
I do sewing, so for the little people in my life, usually for their first birthday, I will make them a quilt. And I've made sock monkeys as presents in the past. I like to give a little something to my friends every year. So I've started just baking cookies, because then it's something that I can make in large quantities, and then everybody can have a little bit.
It gives somebody, a little sweetness in their day that says, I thought about you. So yeah, there's all kinds of things that you can make and you can create for people. It doesn't have to be a thing. It can be a food. It can be a coupon for an afternoon together for, 6 Fridays in a year. We're going to hang out and I'm going to take you to a movie on my treat. Something. It's a great time of year to get creative and be silly, even just go crazy with it. Have some like crazy wild ideas. Get on Pinterest. Try to make those impossible things that Pinterest makes look so easy happen. Make it happen. And we can do it on a budget. And I think that's another thing I wanted to just briefly touch on is sticking within a budget. It's really easy to go overboard on the holidays, and I think it's important to remember that you don't have to spend a lot to give a lot. You don't have to bring a ton of gifts to a party to bring a ton of magic to a party. You can show up and just be authentically you and bring whatever you've got, even if it's, I didn't have any money, I didn't have any time, but I am going to recite the 12 days of Christmas for everybody. Whatever it is, as long as it comes from you, you're on the right track. But really important to watch your budget over the holidays. So if you're going to have a certain spending limit, stick to it. If you say, I'm only going to spend $20 on each person, then only spend $20 on each person. You start to go over your budget a little bit here and there, it adds up, and it adds up quickly. And this is a tough time of year because there's a lot of temptations around. You want to buy, extra snacks. The things in the store look really great. You want to, treat yourself because you're on vacation maybe. So maybe you pick up, an extra hot chocolate here or there. It's easy to go overboard. And also, to Kayla's point, bringing food. You can also do really affordable recipes for people. You can do some easy holiday baking, like you can make Rice Krispie squares, and people will go bananas. So there's another couple of ideas. Also, show up in style this holiday season. If you've got a party to go to, y'all can't see it right now. Maybe I'll see if I can get her to take a picture. But Kayla is currently wearing a really fun holiday hat. And you could pick stuff like that up, probably far less quality, but you could pick fun stuff up like that even at the dollar store. You can add a little bit
my
of
hat
holiday.
came from the dollar store.
Amazing. So you can add a little bit of extra holiday pizzazz to your outfit and sort of, show up in the holiday style, with bells on, as they say.
Every year I buy 1 or 2 new Christmas hats that are unlike any other Christmas hat that I have. And I think I have one for every day of December now.
That does it for this episode of The Pulse. As always, if you have questions or ideas you'd like us to discuss, or if you'd like to be a guest on the show, send an email to voa@pacificautismfamily.com. We look forward to more of your great questions. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.